I'm Steph Strickland with GeekWire Studios here at the Acumatica Summit 2026 in Seattle, Washington. I am joined now by our guest. This is Andy Williamson, the Commercial Director, Venture Engineering, here to talk about the role of technology in performance. How are you doing today?
Good to be here.
I'm judging by the accent, perhaps you're a little jet-lagged.
Yeah, it's been a long journey to get here, but glad to be part of this, yeah. So great to wake up this morning and join the summit.
We're glad you're here. I want to talk to you a little bit about your ERP selection process and why Acumatica was the right fit for you.
Absolutely, yeah. So as a small medium engineering firm that's kind of been growing over the last 5 to 10 years, we got to an inflection point where something had to change. And we looked at the business as a whole. We looked at what products were on the market, and we needed something that was going to work really well for us and allow us to continue to grow, but work with us and allow us to tailor and facilitate the things that we needed to support our activities. And this was the logical solution, and I can absolutely say that we have not been disappointed in the 2.5 years we've been using the Acumatica software.
For folks who are unfamiliar, and you have to hear this, it's really, really cool. What does venture engineering do?
So we're quite a sort of a niche motorsport engineering business, I suppose. We've got 4 streams of activity within the company. Our original core skill set is our manufacturing side of the business. So we produce and we design and manufacture parts for a lot of the motorsport teams within the area. We kind of sit on the edge of what they call Motorsport Valley in the UK, which is where all of the main teams are based. We support now, I think, 8 of the 11 F1 teams with their garage and pit equipment. Anything from design through to delivery to them. We'll support them with if they've designed stuff, we'll work with them to produce it for them in their tight timescales. And that's where the business started. After that, we developed a sort of a historic motorsport activity within the business, which is the restoration and recreation of older 60s, 70s, 80s F1 and sports cars. So collector's items, things that go normally into a museum, but there are some guys out there in the world who want to race them, showcase them, and we're thankful for that, because it's really great to see these masterpieces of engineering still doing what they do best, which is firing at high speed around the circuit. We also have a modern motorsport business, so we run current sports cars on the track, and that area of the business has been growing rapidly in the last couple of years. And on top of that, then, special projects is our final piece of activity, which is anything and everything from parts for trams, trains, drones. I think the only place we're not yet is in space, so we've got another area to conquer yet. But yeah, it's been a really exciting and fun time for us over the last 5 years as we've been growing, and then bringing Acumatica on board has helped support that growth.
Space, the final frontier.
The final frontier.
And since we're talking about Acumatica, now that I've sort of set the table, or you've set the table, in terms of data-driven, this is both high stakes, high speed, the ability to be flexible. How does Acumatica specifically help, given the various interesting things that you are doing in the engineering world?
Yeah, I mean, the response time that we have to the projects that come to the table for us is really quick. We work in high-speed industries. It's either tech startups, they're all about speed. It's how quickly can they bring their new product, their new prototype vehicle, their new item to the table, or in motorsport, time, as we know, is of the essence. So everybody that we deal with comes to us with a problem. Everyone that we deal with comes to us with a time scale, and it has to be met. The race doesn't move backwards. It starts on Saturday at 3 o'clock, and if you're not there, you're not there. So there is no movement in our business. And so the live data that we can get and extract from Acumatica is the only thing that allows us to either promise that we're going to be able to deliver on time and then deliver on time, knowing where our parts are, knowing where we are in the process, knowing if there are items that have failed inspection or need reworks, being able to categorize all of those items and then pull that data live is super, super important to us, and it's the only way that we can continue to deliver for our customers.
Pulling that data live is key, because you are generating it at every point, but to have the benefit of Acumatica's back end and their ability, the company's ability to deliver that to you in real time so you can provide those solutions is, you've definitely set the case for it from my perspective. Looking ahead, what are the technology needs that your company sees and how it fits into the sort of conversations that you might hear at the Acumatica Summit?
I mean, we were listening this morning with really great interest about what's already available and what's going to become more readily available on the AI front, enabling more of our workforce to access data without using the system, fundamentally. Being able to pose simple questions into the process and get answers back live. Are my parts here yet? When can I expect them? They don't have to worry somebody else to answer a question to get the answer they need. They can just ask that question live, and they don't have to be trained on how to use the system. They don't have to look through multiple pages. They don't have to potentially click the wrong thing and make a mistake. The system will sort that for them and answer that question live. I think that's an incredibly powerful piece of, an exciting piece of innovation that we've been talking about today, which I'm very much looking forward to.
Let me ask you finally, outside of listening to the opening session this morning, what is the benefit for you making the long trek over here to attend this summer summit here in Seattle, Washington in person?
I mean, we regularly mix with other engineering companies, other motorsport teams, so I would say we're experts in that field. We're not experts in ERP software, or we're not experts in other areas. So being in a room, hearing other people's views, how they are experiencing the use of the software, and picking up ideas and tidbits and hints from them about what we might be able to look at, I think is really powerful for us. So it's our first summit, and we're really intrigued to see what else we can learn from all of these other businesses and all these other people that are here.
Andy, thank you so much for making the time.
Pleasure, thank you.
I'm Steph Strickland. You're watching GeekWire Studios.